have a degree, so automatically I was not qualified to do that. Secondly was that I was not in the civil service, so there was no experience. Somebody could have said he has been in the civil service, all the bureaucracy around that, and thought there was just 22. So what is a 22-year-old guy going to be doing with the head of the peak of civil service? So but amidst all this, I got to work with that platform for complete 4 years. So I was the assistant to the head of service for 4 years in my state. Now, in 2009, I started volunteering for an organization. So, but because again, as a medical, someone that really wanted to study medicine, I was very curious, I was very inquisitive, I wanted to learn more about things. So I didn't volunteer like other people used to volunteer. I had to read more, I had to read proposals, I had to write proposals, I had to sleep in the office to do a lot of things. And I did that for 6 years. In 2015, I decided that so a lot of young people are beginning to come to me to tell me, really, we're inspired with what you are doing this, you are doing that. And I look at them and I'm like, hi, stop saying this. You got what I don't have, because I wanted to go to school to get a degree. They told us we must have a degree to succeed. And initially it was exciting to hear people tell me they were inspired, but over time, I started losing taste. So I hated it when people tell me they were inspired, because I look at them, they have degrees, but they were not solving problems. They were actually the people that were causing problems, their attitudes were not right, they couldn't look at the degree to solve a problem. But here they were looking at someone like me and they were telling me that they were inspired. So in 2015 I left government. I decided I wasn't going to work with government because I have acquired massive experience. I have been in the private sector for 2 years, local government service commission for 2 years, political appointment at the head of civil service for 4 years. I have been in the NGO sphere for 6 years. I didn't have any certificate. So I decided I wasn't going to work with government anymore. I was boxed up, I couldn't think beyond, I couldn't build my capacity beyond what I went to. So I left to really set a platform to inspire people that have people that are sending them to schools. You have somebody that is giving you pocket money, you have somebody that can pay your house rent, you have someone that can give you money to do stuff. So I had to use my story as someone who didn't have that opportunity, but who a lot of people are beginning to look up to me. I mean, people practically gamble on my head whether I was a graduate or I was not a graduate. So I get to see people say, it's a graduate, it's not a graduate, it's a graduate, it's not a graduate. So, but it didn't matter, because for me, what mattered was you need to solve a problem. Whether you went to school or you didn't go to school, what problem are you solving in your society? 2015, when I left, was 2015-2016 was the worst year of my life because I lost everything. I lost the job, I didn't have a house, and I almost contemplated suicide. But one day, I had to change my perception about reality. It dawned on me that I was just like a wounded lion. I had nothing to lose. I mean, if I come to you to give me a job, it's obvious you are not going to give me because I didn't have a certificate. But again, what was I going to do about it in the sense that I don't have a certificate? Will my dream now die? No. I decided the dream was not going to die, whether certificate or no certificate. So I began to invest in personal development. So I had to study in the house, I had to read in the house. For the past 2 years, I have not had to sleep more than 5 hours every day. I sleep between 4 hours and 5 hours every day. Some days I sleep only 3 hours because I had to do what is necessary for what is required. A lot of people think that things are not possible, but I said no. Things are actually not impossible. The problem is that it's either you know what to do and you're not doing it, or you don't know what to do at all, and you're not opening up your mind to learn what to do. So in 2016, I started up something to build a platform that can inspire young people and connect people to opportunities. Because again, when people are doing stuff at their local area, people tend to box up themselves with the challenges in their immediate environment that they are not seeing the opportunities at the other side. So, for instance, if there is a challenge in my country right now, I'll quickly conclude that there is also a challenge in Rwanda. Meanwhile, here there are also a lot of opportunities. So I decided to set a platform that can connect young people together from different countries. When I started, they said no, it wasn't going to happen. At the same time, I wanted to come up with a project that was going to be an innovative idea of education that can retool learning. Because at the point I went to the university and I saw what the lecturers were doing, they were not really doing this out of passion. I mean, the lecturer just stopped and opened up a notebook and read at them, and then he walks out of the class like that. So I decided I wasn't going to go to school, but then I also have to invest in my own self. So what I did was, back when they said it wasn't going to work in my local community, the same project they said wasn't going to work in my local community, I had to bring it up one of the days, kept it for a lot of months where I was thinking about it, and the resultant effect is that Between last year and now, in the last 1 year, in 11 months, I single-handedly, in fact, the only thing I didn't do was graphics design. But in 11 months, I single-handedly started up a platform called Youthconnekt Pan-Africa that successfully designed, organized, and hosted 3 international conferences in 3 different countries in 2 regions of Africa. And all of the conferences, there was no single support. There was no support from government, there was no support from any individual, there was no support from anybody, and they were all valued over $25,000. And we had that in 11 months. So what am I trying to say? Your dream is actually possible if you really want to make it work. Let me quickly start by saying that a lot of young people are talented, we've got dreams, we've got a lot of things we want to do, but then a lot of people are not willing to open up their minds to assess the opportunities that are available. And that's again why I intentionally came up here with this book. It wasn't me that wrote this book, Go Global with Opportunity. I didn't write this book, but I found in this book one of the things that really sparked on my desire to go global. Because people get restricted in their local communities and things that not taste as well. So I called the lady that wrote this book, the lady that opportunity there. So I called, I said, see, one of my passion right now is to identify any opportunity that is available anywhere in the world and present it to people that are willing. I said, see, please can you give me some of your books so that I can take it with me when I'm going to Rwanda? And she gave me some few copies to come to Rwanda. That is also my own way of promoting young people, what they are doing in the local community where they are. Let me start by saying that nobody is interested in why you fail. Nobody is interested in your process. I just told you guys right now that I sleep only 4 hours every day. It's not important. What matters is that the consequences that I'm standing here right now. What people want to know is your result. So you don't have to do everything possible to be able to succeed. And trust me, when you really succeed, nobody is going to ask you about your CV and your resume. They will ask you about your profile. Thank you so much.